Welcome to Collectibles, and today we're going to be looking at the Hot Toys Iron Man Mark 5 diecast reissue. Now this is the reissue, as you guys may know, because Hot Toys likes to make money. Because this guy was going for like 900 to 1,000 to 800 to, it was all over the place. So Hot Toys are like, let me fix that for you. And they kill their own market by reissuing things that they've already made. Hot Toys, I don't understand that, but it is what it is, and you don't want the weenie in without a bun. You have to have the bun and the weenie. Well, the weenie and the bun, and if you don't, there's certain things you just can't do, Hot Toys, and that's one of them. Is reissuing figures. You're killing your own market. And speaking of markets, ComicConcepts.com. How is this box so pretty? How is it so undented? Al dente. Tell me how. Tell me how easy. It's because Comic Concepts shipped it double boxed. Even though this is heavy and big, he double boxed it regardless, free of charge. Now, I'm not going to say any names, but Shamsho has charged me like $20 extra for some boxes. I'm like, I just want a double box. I don't want a double box with gold. Anyway, Comic Concepts down below. Hit the link. Also, don't forget, you can also join the channel and like the videos as well. That also helps me. Joining the channel also helps me. You can become a Vengeance member. I hope we get a Batman soon. But nonetheless, Iron Man 2, Iron Man Mark 5 diecast figure. Now here's the box. Of course, we're used to the box being different shades and different textures and very pretty because they do, you know, charge a lot for Iron Man, and well, we do pay that price. A little bit of embossing going on here. As you can see, the arc reactor for him right here, and then some design of the Iron Man. And then in the back, you see Iron Man's arc reactor again, along with Disney. Where's the Disney? How is there no Disney? What? I guess just Marvel. Huh. What the man? And you have more of the sideage going on over here. Now, I have a lot of the accessories in the box, but I took out what matters the most. I'm not going to go over articulation because we pretty much know what the double ratcheted joints and all that stuff is going on Iron Man. It is more so about the aesthetics and the cosmetics of what this guy looks like. So that's in a lot of the stuff I left inside. It's just a bunch of hands and switch out parts. And let's just get into the Iron Man. And here he is, looking absolutely sinister with that red and silver. I have to say that red and silver is just, wow. It's a perfect color combo. Now the arm you're seeing, the battle damage arm you're seeing with the Tony Stark's undersuit, is a switch out arm that you can pop off the whole entire arm from the shoulder and replace it with a battle damage arm. The regular arm is very reminiscent of this other side, which is pretty much just battle damage in a sense of paint, whereas the other side is battle damage in a sense of course, visualizations. So, you do have a bunch of switch out parts. You can switch out the armor pieces such as the shoulder pads. One side is switched out and one side isn't. These parts are switchable, and I put the battle damage side in them too, as well as the middle piece, and I put the battle damage piece in there as well. Other than that, there is no other parts to switch out. Of course, you have the light up arc reactor in the middle of his chest, which is pretty much a dud for me because you have to put in batteries, and I don't like putting in batteries. It just, to me, it just doesn't go with Iron Man figures. Like, they die after like 30 minutes, and it's not worth it. And I just feel like it's too much. I feel like it's too much to go through and put in and change batteries, so I never use them. I think it's invalid as far as using batteries on Hot Toys. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's of any use. I think they should stop that. Put in some USB powered accessories. And just give us what we want, you know. These front flaps on here do open up as well. But when your shoulder pads are here, or your arm joint right there are touching them, you can't really open them. So that's kind of what I've been going through on this, which is totally fine. I'm okay with that. And then at the bottom, I'll show you the open up parts on the legs. Of course, on the bottom half of the torso, you do have movable parts, so you can move the legs out some more. But this, just look at the metallic paint on this guy. It's absolutely amazing as far as the paint work goes. And it's always been amazing as far as Iron Man figures go, because the metallic red that they've been using is just so perfect. It is hot rod red. The early stages of Iron Man wasn't as great because we had pink panties and pinking hands and stuff like that. So it wasn't too awesome. Now, moving down, we do have the bottom half of him where the legs start to come in. And then we're going to take a spin around over here too as well. And as you can see, let's go over his hands real quick actually. Here is the battle damage hand here. As you can see, it's kind of morphed and weirded out by Whiplash, by fighting Whiplash and such. This is kind of weird because it shows his under tracksuit, and it looks like his metal on top is like paper thin. And he's all thick over here, and it gets all skinnied out over in the elbow joints. It's like the width of his arm doesn't actually match. I mean, but what are you going to do? Hot Toys has to innovate and create something that is, believable and still posable at the same time. So it's all right. It's okay, Hot Toys. I get what you're trying to do. And then working our way down, we do have the bottom half of the torso. We do have awesome split joints right here. You can actually separate the body a little bit and turn and be more articulate with the figure, which is a very good point with Iron Man, because it's very cringy to move him about, because it's very difficult to pose. It's just, you don't want to scratch the paint and whatnot. And then more of his legs. And then down here on Robert Downey Jr., you can see the head sculpt along with the legs. I'm going to go ahead and show you that. So here is the head sculpt. And the head sculpt looks just simply amazing. And I love that they made this a split design. You can turn it and actually use the head sculpt versus it being one straight neck. I like this design a lot better. It takes away from the realistic look of everything, I guess, but it adds for more posability. And then you have the nice little blood effect on the side of his face. That is really nice looking. That's awesome. That looks so gory and bloody. That looks like real blood. And I licked it earlier just to see if it is, and it has this acetone taste to it. Don't ask me how I taste ass. What tone? Head sculpt, very nice looking. The hair is amazing. Look at the beautiful hair. Nice flowing, beautiful hair. Like, this is the sexiest man alive here. We got just high levels of sexuality right here. But look at that face. That is Robert Downey Jr., if anything. I absolutely love the head sculpt. Some people may disagree. It kind of bland. I understand because it's just looking straight. Maybe if they had an eye shift or an eye tilt. But his beard, everything looks so beautiful. So wonderfully done. And this is like the figures that kind of go under the radar, which I feel like this one did. It just passes so easily. And man, that's just amazing right there. I think that just, it's amazing. Some people passed up. Like, and Man of Hot Collectibles, you passed up on this figure. You need to get this figure, Dante. It's an amazing figure, and the head sculpt's awesome. I'm just going to display it at the bottom right here, because how can you not, It's an amazing head sculpt. I like it. It's lovely. It's quite lovely to me. Yeah, I don't know why I'm talking like Steven from Moon Knight, which happens to be a really good show. I like it. I really do. I can't wait for season 2. It's nice. I quite like it. Although the ending got kind of weird, I do like it. As we can see, the feet here, I have all kinds of stuff sticking out besides my weenie. We're going to see all this stuff sticking out. It's kind of hard to get all these pieces to flare out like that, but it's a very nice addition. I really do wish they went with the flight stand base, like, the claw. It would have been nice, but I guess they can't. They need to upgrade the base if they were going to do that. And then you can see the back as well. Awesome, awesome paint apps. And then we have the suitcase, which the suitcase is a very nice addition. There is another variant of Iron Man coming where he is basically transforming from humanoid to Iron Man, and you can see him in the suit, and there's another suitcase that comes with it that has it open and him punching into it. That's kind of cool and all. I think that's like, oh my god, little paint defects right there. Hot Toys got to fix that. You're packing, man. You're packing. So that's another thing coming out. I'm not too much of a fan of it because I don't care for the whole switcheroo. I'm like, give me one or the other. And that one is giving you one, which is the Iron Man, well, Tony Stark in his racing suit. But you're not really getting the full-blown suit right here on the Mark V like you see here. So I went with the Mark V. I'm not going to go with that guy. But this suitcase is very well done. Paint apps do match the figure. Hard plastic. I like that they're using hard plastic on this and not a cheap vinyl material like a PVC or something pliable like that. I don't like those type of accessories. It feels so cheap. And we do have the arc reactor for Whiplash. Whiplash, which was pretty cool character in Iron Man 2. Not enough for me to get the figure itself, but maybe down the road, who knows? Maybe down the road to accompany my guy here, because that as well is such a beautiful figure. And although this looks like a random piece that's so out of place looking, it's nice to have. I mean, it's nice to have. This is where Iron Man holds. Thank you, AZ Figs, for that reference. This is where Iron Man holds AZ Figs. It's on Instagram, my guys. He holds this arc reactor and is like, what the f is this? And it's a pretty cool accessory. I have to give it to him. It's okay. It's not bad. But it is there. So, the base. I wish they would have went with the, something that they can add a claw to. Something that it was, able to fly, maybe? I've never really seen this Iron Man piece fly, though. Did he fly in Iron Man 2? I'm not sure. But it is a very nice base. It has a metal plaque. It has a little racetrack theme going on at the bottom. Here, let me move that so you can see it a bit more. It does have a racetrack theme going on, but I do wish it was a claw with a, the flight pose stand and a little bit bigger of a base, because Iron Man needs a nice little stance for him. So, with all that being said, it's a great figure. I absolutely love it, and it's a very nice figure. I'm really glad I got it. I'm really glad I got it. It's a one-of-a-kind piece, especially for Iron Man lovers. It's a one-of-a-kind piece, and it really did need a reissue because I kind of missed on it. But then at the same time, I don't agree with Hot Toys reissuing figures because it just kills value. And honestly, like, Iron Man Mark V's are going to be so saturated in the market. The prices of these things, I don't believe you'll ever get retail once you buy them and get it pre-owned. Like, I feel like it's going to have to, like, stick around, like, the low 300s for you to be able to sell them. But, hey, the market is something else. It's about collecting what you love. Chef's kiss on this guy. I give this, honestly, nothing is missing from this. They deliver on everything. I do wish the lights were USB powered. You need to add that to your Iron Man figures, Hot Toys. You cannot have these batteries that you have to switch on and off, and you have to take faceplates off, and you have to take armor off, just to turn on the light functions on these pieces. I'm sorry, Hot Toys, but you need to do that. You could have been a perfect 10 with it. I mean, look at all the details going on here. Like, that's amazing. Even down to the arm. That is really cool. I love how the glove is coming through. The racing glove is actually coming through. That's really nice. Hot Toys, listen to us. I think it'll be a lot cheaper than supplying batteries. Just hooking them up to a one-wire piece system that probably comes out the back here. Just one wire that comes out the back. We can tie it in. We can hide it. I'll work with that. And we can plug it in via USB system. And then all these lights light up on demand when we turn on our collection. So that's how I turn on my collections via my phone. And it'll be really awesome to see the arc reactor, the little arc blasters, his eyes, different parts of his body light up with your collection. That to me is going to be really cool. So with that being said, I'm going to have to nitpick on that because, you know, I do things like that. So 9.5 out of 10. Very, very beautifully done, Hot Toys. I love this figure. I love, 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 love this figure. I'm not much of a Marvel guy, but when it comes to Iron Man pieces and certain ones, I'm still waiting on my Mark 85. I sold my Mark 4. Wish I never did. But the Mark 4, the Mark 6, both of which I don't have. And the Mark 21 and this one is so far my top ones, which I have the Mark 21 Midas and then this. And as well, I forgot the Endgame one, which is taking 73 years to come. Battle Damage version is really nice. And I can't wait to review that one because that one is going to be the ultimate one. That one's going to be ultimate. And I definitely got to have his little snap going and the gemstones lit up. I'm going to find a way to get fusion reactors to get me that light set so I can have them lit up. So, if you like what you saw here on Easy Company Collectibles, make sure you subscribe, like, and share the video. And 9.5 for this guy. Until next time, I'll see you on the Upside Down. Get it? Because the song, the Upside Down, the song, I love that song. I don't know. I love the show, the song, the people. I like the 11. She's really, in real life, she's really, I better stop. Okay, bye, guys.